Here's what I'm eating every single day as a 17-year-old who is trying to put on as much muscle as possible this winter. Alright, so we are jumping straight into meal number 1. Here we have 150 grams of protein pancakes. I also use sugar-free syrup to put on top of this for some extra flavor. This meal is high carb, high protein, and fits well into my daily routine, my daily meals. This meal is not exactly my favorite meal to eat, but it gets the job done, and it has definitely helped me build muscle in the past couple of weeks, as well as will help me build muscle this winter. So right now it is about 2 hours after I finished my last meal, meal number 1, and I just finished cooking up meal number 2, so I'm gonna show you guys what that is. Alright, so I just finished cooking up meal number 2. Here we have 10 ounces of chicken, 300 grams of potatoes, and some asparagus. This is definitely my favorite meal of the day just because it tastes really well. A lot of people think that I just put salt on my chicken, which is definitely not the case. As you can see, the chicken is seasoned. This meal is also high in sodium, so I make sure that I drink water with every single meal. I drink about 8 water bottles every single day just so my pumps are good and my body's healthy. Oversalting your meals is definitely a good idea. When you go to the gym, you get better pumps, you feel better, you feel fuller. Everything is just better with a little bit more salt. If you are someone who is looking to build as much muscle as possible, you want to be eating complete proteins and a lot of healthy meals. You don't want to be eating fast food or anything that's really processed. You're going to gain more fat than you want, and your body is not going to be as healthy as you want. And when your body's not healthy, you're not going to gain as much muscle. So I make most of my meals complete protein sources. Beef, chicken, just any meat basically is a complete protein source. These are what's best for your body. They have a full amino acid profile, and when foods have that, they're just so much healthier for your body. Personally, I've seen more gains off of chicken, although beef is more dense with things such as creatine or vitamins and minerals. Anything will do as long as you're eating relatively healthy. I would say 70% healthy and 30% of what you want, but I still wouldn't eat very unhealthy foods. I typically still don't even eat cheat meals. If I were to have a cheat meal, it would still be a healthy meal. It wouldn't be fast food or something that's just gonna destroy my body and my gains. I still like to have protein, carbs, fats, and everything I need to just fit my macros, as well as enjoying myself. I typically won't ever take a cheat meal unless I really am doing something or out of town or whatever it is where I can't eat what I typically eat in a day. Alright, so it is now about 3 hours after I finished meal number 2. I just finished cooking meal number 3. If you want to know how to cook, just look it up on YouTube, because YouTube has everything that you basically want to know ever. I recommend doing that if you're actually learning how to cook. Alright, so here is meal number 3. We have beef and potatoes, 150 grams of potatoes, and 2 beef patties. This meal is high in protein, high in carbs. This would definitely be way too much food before your workout. Before your workout, you just want to have some simple carbs, some sugars as well, so your body can get pumped. And I also take a bit of salt just so I can get more blood flow and better pumps. You feel a lot fuller, and overall you're just having a better workout. I'll show you guys what my pre-workout meal is right now. So my pre-workout meal is 1 Cliff Bar. This is my smallest meal of the day, but it is the most important. Timing your nutrients is one of the most important things when trying to build muscle. So you want to make sure that you're not eating too much before your workout, but you're getting enough sugar and enough carbs to fuel your workout in your body. While you're going to failure in the gym, you want to be energized enough, so this is the perfect thing to have. You probably see people all the time eating full meals before they are working out, and I don't recommend doing this because your body is going to be slower and you're not going to put as much effort into your workout as you want. I recommend eating something smaller, something with sugar, salt, and carbs to fuel your body and also give you enough energy to go to absolute failure in the gym, but you don't eat too much to where you're slowed down. Alright, so quickly before I head to the gym, I just wanted to show you guys my pre-workout stack. So in this, I just have water, pre-workout, salt, and creatine. I use pink Himalayan salt because it helps you get a good pump. And if you take creatine, you want to make sure you're drinking at least a gallon of water, or you're not really going to see the true benefits of it. I definitely recommend taking pre-workout. You don't have to take it every day necessarily. However, it does help you focus. For me specifically, I'm not really affected by caffeine in a stimulant way. It helps me focus while I'm in the gym, helps me stay dialed in while I'm doing my sets, not really be distracted by any other things, not really look at my phone at all. Just helps me get absolutely dialed in, and that's why I take it. Just try to limit yourself on caffeine because it's definitely addicting, but you do need to have the discipline to hold yourself back. I'll see you guys at the gym.
Burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
So the workout is now complete. Today I hit back and triceps. Back has been growing as well as my triceps, and my triceps used to be a weak point and now they're slowly becoming one of the best parts of my physique, and I'm very happy about it because triceps are just one of those muscle groups that you just want to have absolutely big. Once again, I don't recommend to eat such a big meal before you lift. You can eat just some sort of sugary cereal bar or something small such as a Cliff Bar, because it's just very helpful to have sugar and carbs and salt before your workout. And I just add a bit of extra salt in my pre just to have a better pump. Having a better pump will lead to a better mind-muscle connection. I will see you guys back at home for meal number 5, the last meal of the day, my post-workout meal. And this meal is by far probably the most important, the most nutrient-dense meal of the day. Make sure you stay tuned for that because you definitely don't want to miss this meal. So we are now back home. It is currently about 9 o'clock. Just got home from the gym, hitting back and triceps. I just made meal number 5. This meal is definitely very important, and this is the last meal I have of the night before I go to bed. Especially if you go to the gym at night, you want to have slow digesting protein before you go to bed, because when you're sleeping, your body is focused on building muscle and repairing itself. It is important to have enough protein and carbs before you go to bed. For some odd reason, people think that if you don't eat before you go to bed or after your lift, you're still going to gain muscle, and that is probably not the case. Here is meal number 5, one of my most important meals of the day. We have a protein shake. I use mass gainer protein for this shake, so it's definitely something that is very beneficial. Helps get protein in for the day, get calories in, carbs, everything, macronutrients, all the stuff that your body needs to build muscle. This shake is my most macronutrient dense out of all my meals. Pop the macros up right here. This is the meal I have before I go to sleep, and what I put in this is milk, protein powder, almond butter, and a banana. One thing you want to keep in mind when using shake ingredients is that you don't want to have a ton of artificial stuff. The almond butter that I use is only almonds and salt as the ingredients, not a ton of artificial stuff. Like some peanut butters are just really horrible for you, and that is definitely not something you want to put in your body. So I recommend almond butter, and make sure there's only 2 ingredients, being either peanuts and salt or almonds and salt. This protein shake is honestly, it tastes really good even though there is a ton of ingredients in it. I do eat the same meals every single day, so this is what I eat every single day. On the bulk is about 3,500 calories. I'll pop the total macros up right here. However, this is definitely something that I've seen progress from, and I know everyone does not eat the same meals every single day, but this is what I've done to see progress. This is how I stay disciplined. Staying routine is something you want to do while you're trying to build muscle, because there's a lot of factors. Unless you are genetically gifted to just build muscle off of anything you eat, definitely keep in mind that eating this healthy is gonna benefit you in multiple different ways. This is also your reminder to make sure you're drinking a gallon of water every single day. Water is so beneficial for your health. Everything in your body works so much better when you drink enough water, especially in the gym. You feel fuller, you're more pumped, and your body digests better, especially if you take creatine. If you take creatine and you don't drink enough water, you're gonna see absolutely no benefits. It's also gonna slowly deteriorate your health, and you don't want that to happen. Obviously, a gallon every single day is good, and I honestly recommend drinking more than a gallon just to get all the benefits that you can of water. If you are trying to eat this way, make sure you're getting 8 hours of sleep to see the full benefits, to allow your body to digest the protein and build muscle, repair your muscles from going hard in the gym. Sleep is so important to your health, to building muscle, and if you do not get 8 hours of sleep, you can't expect to see that good of results. I'm about to drink this shake and then go to sleep so my body can recover and build muscle. I will see you guys in the next video.